following programming contains adult content and adult language. It was also created by Skye Dickenson, who quite possibly might be insane. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, forgotten sports stories are sports stories that deserve to be told, and I'm here to tell them.
Martino Slappy LaRue was a baseball phenom out of Wallace, Texas in the early 1980s. Being from a small town, many college scouts discredited the incredible stats he posted in his senior year in high school: a .675 batting average, 34 home runs, and 89 RBIs in a 40-game season. When both the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M squad passed on LaRue, he signed with Texarkana Tech and showed up to play for the Fighting Yaks and longtime coach Hambone Williamson. Williamson guided LaRue through a successful college career, where he moved from third base to designated hitter after a bunch of errors and a bad episode with an umpire during his sophomore year that led to a brief suspension. LaRue finished his college career with a school record 83 home runs and graduated with a degree in golf course management in the summer of 1983. He was then selected in the 5th round by the Houston Astros. After about 25 games in the minors, the Astros decided that LaRue was ready for big league action. On May 23, 1984, Martino Slappy LaRue made his major league debut, going 3 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs. LaRue hit .375 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs over the course of his first 10 games in the majors. Then the Houston Astros hit the East Coast to play the Mets at Shea Stadium. In Game 1 of the series, LaRue hit a grand slam in the 8th that sealed a victory, and then went out on the town that night to celebrate. LaRue quickly fell in with a hard partying crowd, and soon he was back at a hotel getting all kinds of crazy. Well, the next day LaRue went 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts and pulled a muscle in his leg while running out a grounder in the 9th. It kept him out for the next few games, but it didn't keep him out of the nightclubs and party scene. By the time the team left the Big Apple, LaRue was a changed man, but he was back in the lineup the next series in Atlanta. He went a dismal 1 for 14 in the series and tried to climb into the press box to threaten the life of the official scorer for calling his hit a double with a fielding error as opposed to a triple. By the time August rolled around, LaRue was hitting .213 with 7 home runs and 55 strikeouts in 45 games, and his spark was gone. By then, his secret had got out to everyone, and opposing crowds would mockingly call him Sniffy LaRue. After doing a king's ransom of blow before a game in late August at Candlestick Park against the Giants, LaRue made an embarrassing mistake and went onto the field for batting practice without pants on. After smacking 4 home runs on the first 4 pitches, he declared to his coach that pants were the reason for his slump, and that if he was allowed to snort cocaine in the dugout and not wear pants, he could be an MVP in this league. But by that point, the Astros organization and Major League Baseball had grown tired of Slappy's antics. On August 23, 1984, LaRue was excused from the team for personal reasons, and at the end of the season, his contract was not renewed, thus marking the end of the brief but colorful Major League career of Martino Slappy LaRue. This has been Forgotten Sports Stories. I'm Skye Dickenson.